Hello, I am Dr. Alyssa Dickerson. I am a certified nurse midwife and an advanced practice registered nurse. I currently work in my own practice, Happy Hearts Women's Health in Huntington, Indiana, and I currently specialize in functional women's health care. I also have specialized in natural physiologic birth and have many, many years of love and passion for the birthing community and just women and babies in general. I am also an IBCLC, which means I'm a lactation consultant. So you will also be seeing some content about breastfeeding. Hi, it's midwife Alyssa, and I am here today to talk to you about menstrual cycles. So a lot of my patients will come to me possibly their first stop and sometimes their third or fourth stop to a provider about very heavy or painful cycles. So just to note, periods should not be miserable. They should be mild to moderate as far as bleeding amount. Usually the most is in the first to second day. They should not be painful, and they should not cause you to feel awful. Okay, you should not feel terrible cramping. You should not be saturating pads and bleeding through things. That's too much, and no woman should be going through that. So if you know someone who is going through terrible cycles month by month and hasn't found support, I would love for you to reach out to me. I am also here to talk to you about products. So a lot of my patients are still using disposable pads and tampons. It's what our parents and many women in my generation were raised on. So it's pretty much what we're used to. There have been so many new products that have come out to deal with your menstrual cycle that some patients aren't aware of. So one of my favorite products is a menstrual disc. This one happens to be from Salt, and menstrual discs are different from cups because you cannot feel them. They sit above your pubic bone, or right inset with your pubic bone covering your cervix, and basically just collect the menstrual blood. And then when you're ready to empty it, you just take it out and it dumps into the toilet. So it's reusable. You can reuse them for a long time. You want to wash them and make sure you're keeping them sanitary. You can usually wear them up to 12 hours, and I would pair them with some reusable period underwear so that if it does leak, which happens sometimes, especially as you're kind of getting used to it and getting the placement right, then you can be protected times two. I just gave myself a little bit more natural light because my room is like a dungeon. So I want to walk you through this product here. I haven't opened it because I kind of like watching people open packaging as well. So this is the Salt disc from Salt. Just has a couple tabs here to open. What I love about menstrual discs is they are so comfortable. I personally do not like to feel something in my vagina. So some can put something up there and are just like, oh, it's fine, I don't feel anything. I tend to feel like if I misplace it even just a little bit, the edge or something is just driving me crazy until I can, shove it back up or something. So if you're like me and just find that to be uncomfortable, if you've tried menstrual cups and found that to not be comfortable or couldn't get the right fit, I would encourage you to try a menstrual disc. They are super soft and flexible. This is made of silicone. So the Salt disc it's kind of a little bit grippier in texture. nice for not sliding, and it also has this really handy like removal notch, so you're not kind of slipping around when you're trying to remove it. Basically what you do is I recommend a leg up, so asymmetrical leg up, and you pinch, and then you're just going to place it up inside, and then it kind of pops open over your cervix and under your pubic bone, and it just will seal, and any bleeding will collect in the cup, and you can just remove it to empty it when you use the restroom. Pros, they last a while. You don't have to change it quite as often as you would pads or tampons. There's no odor, and it's multi-use, so you're not producing waste, and it's so comfortable. So you can use lubrication if you would like to put a little lubricant on the edges. They also do have applicators. This isn't from Salt, but you can get generic disc applicators, and for this you would use lubricant on the outside of the applicator as well as on the disc, and you simply insert the disc and then push this up inside, very similar to a tampon. I have used this and I did find it to work very well for me. However, I am very comfortable just using my hands. Pretty familiar with the female anatomy, so that is not an issue for me, but for some it may feel more comfortable having something a bit more familiar or to help you if you have issues. The only issue with this is the grip isn't the best, so you might want something like toilet paper or something to kind of help, because things get slippery, especially with lubricant. But Salt also has period underwear that are very, very popular, and I like to bring products to my patients that you can use in your daily life if I don't personally have them in my office. I like to make them accessible to you, so I will link a discount code for my patients and for anyone else that wants to use it, so that you have access and a little bit of an extra discount that I have worked out with certain companies. So I hope that was helpful for you. Also, let's look. They also have a little pouch storage for when you are finished and no longer menstruating. You can store that in there. They also sell like cleaning foam. I would highly recommend getting some sort of cleaning foam to keep it sanitary. You don't want to let bacteria build up on your products, just because we don't want things like bacteria inside of our private parts, right? So if you want to see more content about just women's health and learning about your body, learning things that you can do to help yourself navigate this journey of being a female, and all the many things that we experience and go through that is so unique and can be very difficult, please follow me, and I will try to keep bringing content for you and educating and just giving some love to the community. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Oh, also, I will give you a link or code for your discount right here. Bye-bye.